Alrighty, boys, let's talk about something crucial, something that we barely are talking about. We no longer have really those kind of friends, who supports you. If you guys see, like, I have been getting on a lot of calls and I see they all the time says, I have these friends who just, all the time doing party, they're all, I'm on the clubs, they're all the time, like talking about girls and this and that. I don't really have friends who talks about success, talks about business, who are either successful already. It's just kind of crazy, isn't it? Because we are always moving ahead in a life, right? There are also kind of people that I have seen on a call who are at a very high of their success, really amazing businesses, really amazing missions. And they are also kind of a little lonely because they can't share their struggles, they can't share, share their personal things that they are facing through everyone else inside their mission, maybe their team member or maybe the followers or maybe this and that. They can't share all those things, and they don't really have a friend who can understand that level of thing, or a brother who can understand that kind of a thing. And it just makes it kind of more crazy and crazy, and it takes us to more towards where anxiety, stagnation, depression, and all this kind of a thing. But just for a second, just imagine having a brotherhood who's there, got your back. Maybe let's just say you lost a job, you got brothers who pay for 3 months and say, okay, 3 months, choose your patient, go about it, we are paying for it. Just imagine how would it make you feel. Or just imagine for a second, you hit your first milestone, let's say first 100,000 subscriber on YouTube, and you got amazing brotherhood, who is there to cheer you up. They are showing up on your house and a club, and you guys are having the most amazing time together. Just imagine how would it make you feel. It's kind of crazy, isn't it, that we don't really have those kind of connections anymore. We don't really have those kind of real life memories. Because I was talking with one of a friend of mine as well that, hey, let's go out, and he was like, bro, I'm just so busy with my job and everything, I'm not getting time and everything. I was like, bro, life is just going by. It will be end tomorrow, who knows? Maybe I can't wake up tomorrow, maybe you can't wake up tomorrow. It just kind of made a lot of sense for him as well, that okay, I need to prioritize this thing as well. We went on this kind of a call to plan out the whole trip, and realized there are so many things that he was going through in his life that he didn't really share with me, because we were like so busy in our own thing. I was busy with my purpose about building shelters, this brohood club and everything, and he was like kind of busy with his job. And after that, even I realized, man, it's so crucial for me to start brohood club and really go about this in most amazing way possible, because this is maybe something that we are really looking for. Maybe this is really the kind of a thing we're looking for. So yeah, like at the end of the day, I want to talk about this thing that I'm building, brohood club. Because having a brotherhood, like, really really important, guys. It can change your life in a lot of ways. It can give you better perspectives. Because maybe, just imagine for a second, you are starting a YouTube, like me for an example, and you have some friends or like brothers who are like really amazing at YouTube already. Some already has my 500,000 subscriber, or maybe someone is just like in the middle of the first 10,000 subscriber. Someone is like already a champion on that game, and he has like a lot of amazing growth on that. Just imagine how easy would it be for you to get help from them, and to be able to like really go about your YouTube journey so easy and effortlessly. Now you don't have to pay for masterminds, you don't have to pay for courses, you don't have to pay for a lot of things. It's just like your brothers got your back. You don't really have to do a lot of heavy lifting after that. Or imagine like you are starting on your passion project and like, man, I want to build a business around it. Just imagine having me as your brother who has there, to help you build that into a 7-figure business. Imagine how easy would it make to achieve success if you have a strong brotherhood who's keeping you accountable, who's always there for you, who like always growing you, in a nutshell. Because when we really surround ourselves with the like-minded people and people who are like always moving towards, it just become our standard byproduct. We start to grow by them. So it's so crucial to have a brotherhood, because nowadays we don't really have that kind of friends, we don't really have that kind of circle that we meet more often. We are doing this and that, and I want to make that thing happen. I want to like really build it together. So at the moment, I'm going through the beta launch of Brohood Club, and my vision for it, like, actually to have us guys together and then take as much feedback as possible and build it together, a strong brotherhood. Like, a big picture that I have in mind is like more about a platform where you guys can connect with people around the world as a strong brotherhood. Also subcategories, a lot of other things, we can have kind of clubs that in the morning they are like cafeteria, in the night they are like bars. So in the morning you can play games and have your projects, your laptop things and this and that, play over there with the other brothers that you met online, and form real life connections with them, because you guys are not strangers. You guys are always on the group calls on the platform. You guys always sharing each other post and everything. So you have a brotherhood that is already there. Now you're able to meet them, just forming real life connections. And the night you guys have parties and everything that are like more better on a nutshell. But that's kind of a thing I'm planning. That's kind of a thing I'm hoping to create out of this thing. So if you're from India, I just wanted to do one thing, go into the description and join the Telegram group, and let's just be the part of brotherhood, you know. Show up, let's do amazing things together. I wanna build it together with you. So yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. So I'll see you soon. Peace.